Hi, this is Cora Stack again, Dr. Cora Stack. I just wanted to say there that I was talking there a little bit about AI, and it's on the feed. It's there's a lot of stuff coming out about AI, and it's mind-boggling. There's no question. I mean, it's we're in an AI revolution, and the mind boggles about what it'll be able to do. Say in 5 years' time, what it's like. Star Wars, or the space up in space. It's so powerful that it kind of suggests we'll be living in a robotic kind of world. Well, we don't want that. Of course, we don't want that. That to be that humanity will be run by robots. But I mean, it's not beyond the power of the imagination to imagine that so many tasks will be run by AI robots, inverted commas, and it's that's scary, I think. But on the other hand, all these things require humans too. I don't think these can work by themselves. So I think that you could look at AI and see many opportunities, and also it could be very, very scary, because I think there are threats. There certainly are threats there, and what it's going to look like in 5 years' time. I think even now it's hard to envisage, but it will certainly be a lot different now, and it is hugely powerful and getting more powerful. And as I say, it's when you think about what it could do, it's awesome, absolutely awesome. But I think we just need to it's getting ahead so quickly. It's gaining momentum, and that the speed at which it's changing and improving all the time is massive. So I think what it'll be able to do in 5 years' time, and then if you project that into 10 years' time, it's hard to even see what life will look like. If only it could, do certain tasks that are urgently needed, like end wars and other things like that. Wouldn't it be fantastic? And that rather than be in missiles and things like that. If only it could end the horrific wars that are going on, the violence that's everywhere these days, and the aggression, and the passive aggression, and all of these horrific violence. If only it could had the power to stop violence, then I think it would be powerful, in my opinion. But I don't see that happening. I can't see that happening. In fact, the concern is that it could lead to escalation of terror or violence, and that's very concerning. Anyway, best not to think about these things too much, because it is mind-boggling. When you think about what I'm reading about AI is even the likes of Bill Gates says it's going to be bigger than Google very shortly, and yeah, I can see how that's happening already. Even and the things that it's doing, and the jobs that it's replacing already. I mean, it's if it means that people have to work less hours in a week, and it can do the work that they previously did, and they have more free time, I don't see anything wrong with that. If they're paid the same, or if it can make services cheaper that people need, that would be very positive. So it remains to be seen, whether it can improve people's qualities of life. I mean, that would be very, very positive. They're saying that, medically, for medical devices, and, there's a lot of AI in medical devices which will help to improve people's quality of lives and save lives and things like that. So there's a lot of things that it could be very beneficial for, on the one hand, and then on the other hand, it could be used for further destruction and harm, and that's the other side of the coin. So there's a huge kind of area in terms of the ethical use of AI, which I think has to be, you know, I suppose it's the good and evil, I suppose, of AI, and I suppose it depends on the creators, you know, of it, you know, or the users, if we like, I suppose, as to, you know, how it will be used, or, you know, in terms of for the goodness, or the betterment of humanity, or otherwise. And I just want to again thank all my readers, or not my listeners, and my viewers on this small channel, and wish them a very calm, peaceful, happy weekend.